Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be learning how to make this bubu dress. I'm going to teach you how to cut it, how to sew it, so you can have this lovely bubu dress as you can see. So if you're new here, please subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you get notified each time I upload a new video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like what I did. If you have any question or comments, leave it in the comment section. I'll be there to attend to them. Thank you so much for stopping by. Do watch the video to the end. Now let's get started. Now I have 3 yards and this is the fabric we're going to be using. We're going to be using all of it to make this dress. So I'm going to fold my fabric into 4. So this is it. Fold it into 4. Now the width of my neck is going to be 3 inches. So I'm going to mark that as shown. Then the depth of my neck, we're going to be marking the back neckline first. So I used 2 inches and I just made a little curve. So from that neckline, we're going to be coming down by 1 inch for our shoulder slope. We're going to be marking that through the top of the dress to get our shoulder slope. From that shoulder slope line, I'm going to be taking my round sleeve measurement. So all you need to do is take your round sleeve measurement and divide it by 2. And that is what I did there. And I came out by 1 inch to make a curve, because this sleeve is not detachable, so we're going to make a curve as shown, and we'll be connecting it all the way to the bottom of the dress. So now we're just going to cut out the neckline and our shoulder slope, also our sleeves inclusive. After cutting, I'm going to separate the two because we have 2 pieces, the back and the front. And I'm going to fold the front as shown, and I'll take the neckline that I want. So you're going to determine the depth of your neckline for the front. The 2 inches we took is going to be too small, so this is me trying to get the kind of neckline that I want and the depth also. So you're going to determine how wide you want that to be. So I'm placing the front and the back right sides facing to each other, and I'm going to pin it down so it doesn't frill, and we're going to be joining the shoulders. So just pin it as shown, making sure that everything is nice and neat. And I'll be doing it for both sides as shown. Heading over to our sewing machine, we're going to join the shoulders together as you see me doing. So we're just going to join the shoulders as shown. Now this is a dress you can make in minutes. Like you can make this dress in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and you're good to go. So this is me joining the shoulders of this dress. we'll be doing it for the both shoulders. And I'm just removing my pins and making sure I have something equal. So if you want to join this, start from the neckline and join it all the way to the sleeve. Do not start from the sleeve. So when you have something that is not equal, you can trim it out. So this is one part, and I'm going to stitch the other part as well. Now we're just joining everything nice and neat. So we're done joining the shoulders together. Now I'm going to open this up, and as you can see, one part isn't equal on the side of the sleeve, so I'm just giving it a good trim. So that's why you should start from the neckline while joining the shoulders. So basically what I'm going to do now is just to fold the hem of my sleeve as shown. So just make a tiny fold depending on how bold you want the sleeves to be. If you want the folding to be bold, you can fold it to what you want. So I'm just going to fold this as shown, and we'll be doing it for both sleeves. So this is what we have. Now we're going to join the other part of the sleeve. So now for the neckline, we're going to be using a buba bias. I'll be using white color. So I'm going to sew on one side. I'll be folding this inside to the wrong side. So we're going to place it as shown. There's a line on this buba bias and it's a straight line. So you can just maintain that straight line, sew it all through the neck. So you'll be using one side of it so that when you're done, you have something to turn it inside. This other part I did not sew. If I use it for this neckline, it's not going to go to the wrong side. It will appear on the right side. So I'm using that part facing the neckline to turn this. So after sewing, this is what you should have. Now we're going to fold it to the wrong side. We're folding this to the wrong side to get something neat as shown. So I'm going to do that and show you what next. So this is the wrong side of my dress, and I'm just stitching that buba bias all the way to the wrong side. So after sewing, this is the wrong side of the dress. So you can see we have our stitch on the right side and the buba bias is on the wrong side. So I'm going to join my sleeves together now with half an inch. You can do 1 inch if you want. So I'm just going to run a straight stitch, and when sewing, make sure you back stitch so your cloth doesn't get loosened. So I'm going to run a straight stitch as shown on this dress. So when I get to the bodies, I'm going to be making use of 1 inch. So you can join this together depending on how big you want this bubu to be. This bubu dress was extremely big, so we used the whole of the 3 yards. Just something little came out of it, a little pieces. So depending on how big you want this to. Now after joining that side, I'm going to join the other sleeve as well. So the same thing we did for that part is what we're going to do for this part. Now after joining this part, I'm going to fold the bottom part of my dress. So if you want your length to be short, you can make use of the length you want. So this dress was very big, like I said, so I just trimmed a little out of it, out of the actual length, and I made a fold as shown. So this will be all for making this dress. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.